Hello, my fellow slots and scientists. My name is OC, and welcome back to the xCraft server, episode 6, where today I am definitely going to upgrade my starter base. Because before I move to my mega base, I can't leave it like this, like the barren wasteland with a building or two that it is right now. I have to really upgrade it a little bit. I have to make it feel like an actual base, you know? Same way that Lamb's base feels like a real base, everything tied together, down to the last detail. With paths and plants, trees. In my opinion, everything is perfect about this base, and I want to create something similar. Not exactly taking a page out of Lamb's book, but putting my own twist on it. And that is what we're going to do today. But before that, we actually have to meet up with Lamb about something. So let's check what that's about. So Lamb, you called me over here. What's going on?
So welcome to the Nether Gardens.
Well, thank you for your warm welcome. I'm happy to be here. It looks great.
So you kind of know this is like a project of mine, building the Nether Gardens in the Nether.
Yeah. No, I know.
I just want some other people's stuff over here. As you'll be a part of it, you can use all the farms that are here. So we've got these two farms. What we do is flip the levers.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Then
I'm not very popular with this group.
So either around here, go around the back. You might want to ignore the locals.
The locals certainly aren't ignoring me, so I mean...
So basically, we've got all this space around here. So what I is for other xCraft members to come over here, either build a building, build some like decorative farms.
Okay.
So
like nether stuff.
Yeah. So what I'm envisioning is like a couple little pop-up buildings here and there, because I don't think no one on the server has a bartering system.
Oh, not yet. No.
Maybe if we had like a little building where we could bring some of them in here and have our own little bartering system, just a small one.
So it's a sort of collaborative farm area.
Kind of.
For the people that collaborate on it.
It's still more of a decorative area that is more beautiful than functional. But obviously, it'd be ideal if people stick with like the kind of color palette that I've used, like mainly Nether blocks.
Yeah.
And like I said, you've got all this space. What I'm envisioning is loads of like circular farms with different things in it. But then like, as we've got here, we've got this black path. This is gonna be like the pathway going around things. But like I said, like we've got this space up here, like the old Nether hub that we used to have.
Oh, that's great.
Before we got the fancy one. This connects every...
No, I'll think about it. Well, actually, I want to join. Oh, come on, stop focusing on me. I want to quickly show you guys something. I feel like you might have already seen... Yeah, this. You might have seen it on a short, but like, come on, what is this? Literally, the eyeballs wouldn't load for like most things. So wait, let me show you the villagers. Look at this. What the hell is going on? Look at me. Look at me. Ah! What is this? Oh, it's so weird. And it's a bug. I can't get rid of it. It's so odd. Editor's note, he got rid of it. The source was an outdated version of the Fresh Animations pack. So I was thinking of stuff to put in my starter area. Like, what kind of builds does my starter area need for me to, you know, be able to leave it? Then I thought, you know what? I need a windmill. A windmill in the style of my starter area. And that's exactly what we are going to do. All the resources have been gathered, and now it's time to build a windmill. And alright, this is now the complete starter area. Oh, it's not complete yet. It's definitely not complete yet. But there's a new addition, and it's the windmill. You just saw the time-lapse of it. And I really love this addition. Although, right now, it does not really fit in with the area, as you can see. It's kind of like 4 different buildings that are not connected whatsoever. But, as you can see, I've already started planning out a pathway. And I'll make this area so connected that it's almost like Lamb Chop built it. That's what I'm going for. Also kind of want to remove that ice house that Sato built because it really, the view. We're probably going to remove add bridge and we're going to move the nether portal to this side of the mountain. Also, I quickly want to show you a few things. For example, over here you see a schematic kind of just floating here. That's going to be a well. We're going to build that very, very soon. And fairly close to the well, I believe over here. Yes, over here. This is the entrance, of course, to my villager trading hall. Buckaroo! Oh, God. So this is the entrance to my villager trading hall, which, I mean, I haven't touched these villagers in so long. They've become possessed or something. And I want to finish this as well, but I might finish that on a later video. Except what I want to do is build a sort of tower or an entrance to it, because this is now the entrance and it's kind of hidden away. I don't like that. I want it to be a grand entrance, And of course, again, like the episode in which we built the Temple of Sloth, which was last episode, I believe. There's still not an interior. I'd really, really love some of your ideas in the comments because I have no clue what to do with it. The only reason I built it is because I was proud of a nice design for a building I made and I just wanted to use it in survival. So, what are we going to do right now? Well, you see, the windmill's kind of disconnected. There's no reason to even have a windmill. Lamb pointed out that a windmill normally has a wheat field. So I've gathered up some wheat seeds, as you can see over here, and that's exactly what we're going to do now. We are going to build a wheat field around here. And I'll not put this on a time lapse. I'll just show you guys the before and after, because that's always it's always very satisfying or something to see pictures of that. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do now. And for the last time, here is the before, and there would have been an after if it wasn't for my ability to get sidetracked this easily. As you can see, the farms are still very much incomplete, but a bridge has appeared, and I don't know what happened, but I thought it was a good idea. Oh yeah, also this thing has appeared, which you might recognize from Sato's swamp build, but retextured. So instead of making a couple farms over there, I came up with a completely unique bridge design, and I build it. Normally, this isn't the way I plan things, do things, anything things, but today it was just different. Also, the bridge connects the upper part of my base to the lower part of my base now, because this part, I didn't feel like building a path here. And over here is going to be like a sort of dam that keeps the snow from falling down onto the farms. So I felt like a bridge was necessary, and it's really nice. It connects immediately to the stone part of the windmill base part. Besides that, the next thing I want to do is right behind me, actually. Right there. It's a sniffer pen. I want to have some sniffers around. So I'm gonna build a pen for that, and I'm gonna need sniffer eggs. And I already had one, and let me show you what I did to that. I turned it into 8 small sniffer egg thingies. They're so cute. I love them, and they're going in as decoration in the area that we're gonna build in a minute. So my only sniffer egg got turned into, well, that. So I asked the one and only person that has the sniffer eggs, which is Lamb, to give me 2 of them, and in return he wanted me to give him an IOU. So I'm gonna grab one of my heads, and I'm gonna put IOU anything, really. Alright, so I got some chests in my inventory, and I'm gonna put it right here. He can't miss this, can he now? Alright, I think we filled that in pretty well. If he misses this, he's just an idiot or something, I don't know. Alright, so that's been taken care of. Now I would like to claim my sniffer eggs. There we are, Lamb Sniffer Farm. And if we look in this chest, oh, that's output for the pitcher pods and torch flower seeds. Alright. Yeah, we should get one of these started as well. I'd like some of those pitcher thingies. What's in the... Yeah, oh my gosh. I gave an IOU for 2 of these? Well, sure, I'm taking 2 because that's what I promised and God promised, but jeez, man. So I've been terraforming a little bit, digging some stuff out to make room for the sniffer pen. You know, while I'm talking, I should probably add some snow blocks to this as well, to just to give it a little bit more of a terraform feel. So yeah, as you just saw, we got the sniffer eggs from Lamb. We gave him the IOU, and now we can build a home for these guys. I don't even have names for them yet. We should get to that when we're finished with this build. Also, I would like to have a collection system underneath here. So I'm gonna put a lot of hoppers and hopper minecarts, probably. Maybe like a railway going around with the hopper minecart. Because I do want me some of those seeds, because otherwise the sniffers really are useless. And the tough golem should have won, guys. The tough golem should have won. The tough golem deserves another chance. I dug some stuff out. It goes too deep. That means I have enough room to create the hopper system, and I'll get to that afterwards. First, we gotta build the pens, and then suddenly we got a sniffer pen in our backyard. And there it is, in its full glory. I love it. I absolutely love it. It'll be a nice home for some nice sniffers that we're gonna place here in a minute. To connect this to the pathway that I want to continue throughout my entire base, I think I'm gonna have to move Lamb's little delivery service to some other spot, but I'm not gonna remove it entirely. I love the cart, and I really don't want it gone. So I'll work that out. So it's like this. There's a floor. I honestly really had to look up what kind of block sniffers could still dig stuff up through. And apparently the muddy vine, the muddy root thing, that one still works, as well as podzol and coarse dirt. So I'm honestly really glad that's possible. Now a little bit overgrown. I took some inspiration from Lamb's cow pen in his base, but I believe that it's now time to place these wonderful sniffers. So let's begin the sniffer placing ceremony. We walk into the pen, and on approximately the middle 2 blocks, we place 1 and 2 sniffer eggs. And they will hatch very, very soon. And I'll keep you guys up to date with that. So, now that the eggs are resting in the sniffer pen, where they will spend the rest of their miserable, their great lives, I will continue with the next part of the starter base that needs to be upgraded.